Boga, if we can turn off the music, please. Okay, well, it's a few minutes past the hour, so I want to go ahead and get started.
The CEO.
Yeah, so if I could first ask that everyone mute their mics. So okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Sean? Good.
Yep.
Okay, great. Well, first of all, I'd like to say welcome to my Calerie family. This is an honor to be here with everybody. This is a great day for us because this is actually our first official Zoom that I've had since I've started the company. I'm meaning official with all the teams. So we tried to invite all the teams. We're recording this because we got the information out late. That's due to us, not to you. So I greatly appreciate that you guys were able to jump on so quickly. But going forward, I want to stress that I believe in communication, and communication is very, very essential. And so we'll be having weekly calls, or at a minimum, weekly updates on our website that will be providing you information on certain issues that we may be faced with, or excited announcements, or just giving you guys some information that you can share with your team. So first of all, I just want to tell you how honored I am to be here and be part of Calerie and to represent you guys and to really steer the ship, because I think it's going to be a great journey that we're going to take together. And I see this journey is going to impact thousands, if not millions of lives. So I'm very, very ecstatic to be part of this. And so to start off with, for those of you that don't know me, my name's Roy Truitt, and I've been hired as the CEO and co-founder of Calerie. So what you guys have been experienced thus far has been really, you've been in a pre-launch phase. We are really not in a full launch. So I just want to label that as what we're doing is blazing the trail. So you guys are the first and the first people to sit in these seats, and you're blazing the trail for others to come along. So I can tell you, we just ran our first commission run, and we did that as a test project just to make sure that we had everything buttoned up from A to Z, including customer service, including delivery, including shipments. And I'm glad we did a test run, because we did find many opportunities that we needed to fix. We found a delay in customer service, that we have already added additional people to our customer service team to handle the workload. And so my expectation for customer service, which should be your expectation for customer service, is that you get a timely response as soon as you send in a customer service request. So I can assure you that that's going to be one of our main priorities, that you have customer service, premium and superior customer service at Calerie. And so one of the things I'd also like to address is just a little bit about myself. I've been in this industry over 25 years. I've been with startup companies, I've been with mid-sized companies, and I've been with billion-dollar companies. So I've seen the whole gamut from beginning to end. And one of my favorite things I like to do is startup companies. It's so exciting to see everybody so eager. They're a little bit more patient as we encounter hurdles or problems, and I call them opportunities. But they're eager, and they're like horses out of the gates, and you guys all want to run. And I understand that. So it's my job and my staff's job to make sure that you have all the tools necessary and all the information necessary to grow your business as quickly as possible. And so one of the things I like to practice is servant leadership. And so I am your employee. I work for you. I've been jumping on a few Zooms with a couple of teams, and if it wasn't for you, we would not have a company, regardless of our products or our comp plan. So I really do value the leadership team, the brand partners that we have that's joined already. you guys are on the forefront of the beginning of Calerie. And so I think you're in a great seat. Well, I know you're in a great seat. And I think you guys are going to be in for a ride of your life. Because I've worked for many different companies, and I can tell you that Calerie has some major differentiators at Calerie. And it's not just our products. You guys already know we've got some of the best leading edge products that's offered in the industry. No one else has the type of products that we have. And if they do have the products that we have, they definitely don't have the potency or the efficacy that we have in our products. So you can stand proud to be representing Calerie. You have our manufacturing, my partners, Lynn and Steve's commitment that they will do nothing but manufacture the best products in the world. And it's something that you can stand behind and stand behind the quality of that product, of those products. And so last night I was doing a Zoom for many people. And one of the questions I asked, and it doesn't surprise me already, but one of the questions I was asked last night is, do we have third-party validation on our products? Meaning a lot of companies manufacture products and they just sell the products or they buy their products from a manufacturer and they white label their products and they just sell them through their network marketing teams. Well, we do have third-party validation. And so we'll be putting those validations on the website. We have third-party validations on all of our products, and they talk about the efficacy of our products, the potency, and the ingredients, the amount of ingredients that we have in our products. And so we're proud to, on all of our products, we list out the active ingredients. We don't hide it behind a proprietary blend like other companies do. And we list out the active ingredients and how many milligrams is included in those products. So as you come across potential prospects and you want to demonstrate something to them, definitely compare our products ingredient deck to any of the ingredient decks of anything out there. We can rest assured that we have the strongest products available. So in regards to differentiators, we also have our own R&D. We have our research and development in-house, and we also do our own manufacturing in-house just for Calerie. Although Lynn has been doing manufacturing for other direct selling companies for the past 20 plus years, so he's been exposed to direct selling, but we have an exclusivity agreement with him that he does all of our manufacturing for Calerie, which means to you, it will be very, very rare. I'm not saying that it will never happen, but it will be very, very rare that we ever run out of products because we do have the manufacturing capacity. We don't have to wait in line with a third-party manufacturer and ask to get in front of the line because we ran a special. We have all that capacity in-house. And so that's one of the things that make me proud. And next, I would tell you that we also have a revolutionary comp plan. So many of you are already familiar with our comp plan. And I think it's something that is going to change the face of direct sales as a whole. And so one of the things that I've noticed this week, and this has been my first full week on board with Calerie, and so a few updates for you guys. We definitely noticed that the company has not been communicating effectively with you to the point we've had zero communication with you. So I can assure you going forward, we will inundate you with communication. So we're going to start sending it to your emails. We're going to put it on our website, and we're going to hold Zoom meetings when needed to make sure that you guys are up to speed with the latest and greatest information so you can spread the word and be a leader to your downlines and have the information that is needed. So with that, other things that I've seen this week is we weren't staffed well enough for our customer service. So we've already changed that. And Sean, who's over our operations, works very closely with me. Sean's already hired another 5 people for our customer service. And they're bilingual individuals, so they speak English and Chinese and Korean. And so we will continue to add to our customer service to support all of our leaders all in the field in all the different languages as needed. In addition to that, we have launched our social media presence. So if you have not yet subscribed to our social media fan page, please do so in Facebook. And that is, you can look up Calerie and subscribe to our fan page in Facebook, or subscribe to it and follow it on Instagram. In addition to that, we're also, we'll be uploading Calerie Health for WeChat over in Asia, and we'll be opening up pages through Kakao, which are other social media avenues that we use in different markets. And so every platform, social media platform that's available, we will definitely have a presence there going out. So with that, I definitely see some of the opportunities that we need to clear up, and that's why I'm going to hold this meeting today, is first and foremost, you guys know all the benefits of our products, so I won't go into that. If you don't know the benefits of our products, please just go into the website, and there's videos, there's testimonies of our products, there's the ingredient deck, there's PDFs of our products, so you can get up to speed and answer questions on our product portfolio. The good thing about having our in-house manufacturing is you're going to see a very, very aggressive strategy with us introducing new products. And so you will not have to wait for 2 years for a new product to come along. We'll have new products that are bleeding edge that you can use and get out to the field as quickly as possible. So we'll be coming out with some new products very, very quickly. And that's one of the benefits that Lynn has in manufacturing right here in California for Calerie. But I want to take a moment to ensure that everybody understands the comp plan, because I've looked at the first commission run and I've seen some gaps in our commission run, and I want to address a couple of problems that I see that people are experiencing in our commission. So first and foremost, for those of you, I believe most of you that are on the call are brand partners. So to become a active brand partner, to get into the binary tree, you must spend $29.95, that's our enrollment fee, and then you must buy a package of $150 or more, and that's PV, personal volume. And that allows you to also get into a matrix, our matrix plan. And I'll talk about the matrix in a minute. So the other qualifier that some people are missing for the binary tree is you also have to sign up 2 brand partners that activate so you can start cycling. And that's where your cycling comes in, so you can take advantage of our 6,000 cycles per pay period, which is every 2 weeks. In addition to our pay period, into our compensation plan that runs every 2 weeks, our pay period is 5 days after we get paid. And so you should get your checks 5 days after we run our commission run. And so that's going to be our schedule. So again, every 2 weeks is our commission plan. And then 5 days afterwards, it will be funded into your accounts. So now let's move over to the matrix. I see a lot of confusion into the matrix. There are people that have been training it wrong. They think that the matrix, once you get into the matrix, that it only includes your personal downline in your binary tree. And that is totally wrong. That is that's one of the great benefits of our matrix. Our matrix is the company's entire genealogy. So let's say that I enrolled Sean and George, and then I spent my $150 or $150 and achieved $150 in PV. I automatically take a spot in the matrix. And then because I've activated my spot, I secure that spot. Then the next step you have to have is you have to have a minimum of 40 CV from your customer base. And so that's 40 CV every 2 weeks, and that's customer volume. So you need at least one customer or more to generate you 40 CV in your customer base. And then that allows you to generate in the matrix. And then the benefits of our matrix is regardless of where you're at. Most networkers, they always want to be at the very, very tip top of the tree. Well, in the matrix, you are at the top of your tree. You're at the very, very top of your matrix. But the benefit of Calerie's matrix is regardless of that you start at the top of your matrix, the company's matrix, as it grows, keeps funneling people into your matrix. And that's why you want to upgrade from 150 and just unlock your 5 levels to upgrade to unlock 10 levels for a total of 15 levels. Or you can accumulate 500 in CV, that's customer volume, to unlock 16 levels to get paid in the matrix. Now, the key to the 16 levels is to ensure that you do that within the 14 days of when you first activate. So regardless, if you don't do it in 14 days, then you still have 180 days to unlock those other 10 levels to get paid as a brand partner. So if you're unable to get your customers 500 CV in the first 14 days, you still have the ability to unlock the next 10 levels by achieving the 500 in the next for the next 10 levels. That gives you a total of 15 levels for your matrix. So I just want to make sure that everybody's clear on that. And if you have any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate. We've loaded our compensation plan into online. So it's both in English and Chinese, and it's going to be translated very soon into Korean. And so that we'll have all the different versions and languages online so that you can refer to that. And then if you have any additional questions, don't hesitate to use our instant chat for customer service to ask questions. They are spun up on answering questions for our compensation plan. And you can call your upline. Your upline should be very aware of how the compensation plan works and be able to address any of your questions. And if that's not enough, then have your leader invite me to one of their Zoom calls, and I'll jump on their Zoom calls that you guys have, and we'll make sure that we go through it step by step so everybody understands it and maximizes out the compensation plan. Because at the end of the day, we all want you to earn money, and we want you to be able to be proud of Calerie and what we have to offer. And so with that, I do want to announce that we have a very, very special promotion that we're getting ready to start. And so with that, before I turn it over to the next person, I would just like to take a minute and tell everybody how grateful I am to be your CEO and co-founder of Calerie. I look forward to our partnership together, and I definitely look forward to the journey together. For those of you that have not been in direct sales business before, it is definitely a journey. You'll see a lot of different things. You'll experience a lot of different things. And my goal for you is, regardless if you stay in Calerie for 10 years or if it's just a few weeks, if you decide to leave Calerie, it's my intent that you left Calerie a better person than you came in as. And so we'll do a lot of coaching and training about how a network marketing or direct sales company should be run with ethics and integrity. And so you will see that here at Calerie. You won't see any of the gaming that is done in other companies with people inserting others above you or anything like that. We just are not going to tolerate that, and we're not going to allow it. And you won't see anybody getting blown out pay legs or any of those special deals. Everybody comes in and they get the same even playing field as everybody else. So with that, I'd like to take this time and introduce one of my right-hand mans, and this is Sean. Sean, can you come on? Are you there?
Hello, everybody. This is Sean.
So Sean is my right-hand man. He's in the office 7 days a week, just about. I think he lives there, sleeps there overnight. And so I wanted to bring him on, one, just to introduce him in case you can never get in touch with me or whatever the case may be. But also, I want to give Sean the opportunity to tell you about our first promotion that we're going to run for Calerie. So Sean, take us away and let them know what the new promotion is.
All right, thank you very much. Let me pull it up to my screen so you guys don't need to go on our website to find it while I'm explaining it. It will be on our website under the opportunity tabs. With that, let me share my screen. Can everybody see it?
Yes.
Yes, we can see it.
All right. This is our new Matrix bonus promotion. All right. So once you have earned 150 PV, you will become a brand partner, and then you will have access to 5 levels inside of the Matrix. And once you have become a brand partner, you by completing a additional 100 PVs within 90 days, you will receive a additional 10 levels of the Matrix bonus. So we have brought that from 500 down to 100. Let me move this. And then finally, you will receive 1 additional levels of Matrix up to a maximum of 16 levels if you have earned 250 CVs within 15 days of becoming a brand partner. With that, we have brought that down from 500 down to 250. And yes, and the promotion ends on March 31st.
Nice.
It's good. We've got complaints about people asking us to extend the time frame to reach 16 levels, and you guys asked, we are delivering. And with that, I'll hand the mic back to Roy.
Yeah, so hopefully everybody understands the Matrix, and so now, or not the Matrix, but the promotion, I'm sorry. I've been talking about the Matrix all day today. So I want to just give a quick Q&A for everyone to ask any questions that is on your mind. We've got a small group, and I don't want to take a lot of your time, but let's take a few questions from our audience of any concerns that or questions or concerns that you may have at this point. So if you'll raise your hand or type it into the chat, if you can type in your questions in the chat, I will answer them as quick as I possibly can. So the first question is,
Hello.
If everybody can mute.
Roy, you are muted. We cannot hear you.
Sorry. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can everybody hear me now? Okay, great. So the first question that we have is, will Zoom be available every week? It's going to be our intention to do Zooms every single week for the field. And hopefully we'll be able to do these in all the different languages and support all the different countries. But there will come a time that we cannot do Zooms every single week as we grow globally, because that's all we'll be doing, is because we'll be in 80 countries and we'll be doing 80 different Zooms, so once a week. So we want to train you guys to make sure that you check your back office for announcements and new information. And we also want to ensure that we're getting ready to open up the system, and that all of your new enrollees and brand partners and customers, that they all have a unique email address. So we're requiring a unique email address for every person that enrolls into Calerie. So if you haven't done that yet, if they're duplicating email addresses, it is up to you as leaders to go in and train them on how to set up a new Gmail account and get a new email account so that we can send communications to them. They also will have the capability to enter in their phone number if they want to use their phone number and receive text messages from us instead of emails. But at a minimum, they will get an email. We'll also have it in our back office, and then we'll do highlights as needed, but in the beginning on a very consistent basis every single week on these Zooms. And I promise you that we won't keep the Zooms very, very long. They'll be short and sweet and to the point to give you guys updates, okay? And so let me see, what is the next question? This promotion is awesome. You can't hear me, now you can. Will we have flyers to pass out with our samples. Yes, you will have flyers that you can print from the back office. The samples, I'm not sure what you're talking about, the samples, if you buy the Aqua SOD probiotics, I'm assuming that's what you're asking. If you could hand those out as samples, of course you could. So what is the status? The next one, what is the status of the permit in Taiwan? The team at Calerie had started the registration process in Taiwan prior to me arriving, and they have informed me that we have made great headway into opening Taiwan, and we can anticipate Taiwan coming on board over the next couple of months. So they have already started, and you will see probably Taiwan as being one of our first countries that come on board, in addition to our current countries, US, China, and Hong Kong. So Taiwan will be coming up next. Okay, so next. When a brand partner makes a purchase, does that count as PV in the binary? In CV, when a brand partner makes a purchase, does that count as PV in the binary and CV in the matrix? The answer is no. When your brand partner buys products or a package, that is their PV, and that PV is what you do your cycles on. Your CV, and once you qualify to be into the matrix, then your CV is derived from your customers. So you have to have a customer that buys product of at least 40 CV per pay period to generate your activity in the matrix. And that is a key. That's a great question. And I can see from our commission run that a lot of people missed out on that they activated, they got into the matrix, but they did not have the qualifying customer volume to get paid on that. So it's my recommendation for all of those that you look into your back office, if they have not activated with customers, I would strongly suggest that they go out and activate as quickly as possible, because as you know, if you've reviewed our comp plan, it is a first come, first serve basis. So once you activate, your customers get in there. And if you're a brand partner and you just enroll to get into the matrix, but you have not activated yet and enrolled other brand partners, if you're following me, and you've enrolled other brand partners in the binary, they can actually come up above you if they activate before you, because you didn't activate fast enough. So my recommendation for you is when you sign up and you're training people to sign up, is to ensure that you activate your spot to get into the matrix, and then get your 2 or 3 or 4 customers, or how many customers it takes to get your 40 CV per month. And please remember, with our CV, if your customer buys a package, we do not require auto ship. But in our system, we are going to make a spot that if one wants to have a smart delivery system set up for them, then we are going to make that available for them to go ahead and set up, and so that they have a smart delivery going on every single month. But our comp plan does not require an auto ship, but I want to train that we should be a product of the product, take our products every single month, and ensure that our customers are taking our products every single month. So we're going to have that flexibility coming up in the next couple of weeks soon. And so stand by for that. And then let's go to the next question. For those who had 500 CV at the pre-launch, are they still qualified in the binary? 500, it was understood. I'm sorry, hold on a second. For those that had 500 CV at the pre-launch, are they still qualified in the binary? And the answer is no. They still, CV is customer volume. So you have to have enrolled 2 brand partners at $29.95 and a minimum of 150 PV to cycle in the binary. So the 500 CV that you got from your customers, that automatically activates you for 16 levels in the matrix. And so you have here, it was understood that the 150 PV would be waived. I do not know the answer to that question. Sean, do you know the answer to that question? I know they were trying to run a special, but I don't know the details of that special. So forgive me. Let's see if Sean has the answer. If not, we can get you an answer. Sean, do you know the answer to that question?
I don't know, but during our next Zoom meetings, and here, I will answer that. I will find the answer out, and then I will answer it to you personally.
Okay, great. So I don't know the promotion they ran, but I do know they ran some type of promotion. And so let us get back to you on the 150 PV to see if it was waived. So let's go on to the next question. Question, is it critical to get to 150 ASAP to enter the matrix as a BP to have the best position? Yes, it is absolutely critical for you to capitalize on the matrix, to get in as quick as you possibly can. And the easiest way to get in is with 150 PV, that's your personal volume, and that opens up your 5 levels. Then you have 180 days to open up the additional 10 levels for a total of 15 levels in the matrix by accumulating 500 additional personal volume, that's PV. Okay, the next question comes in from iPhone to everyone. Where do we get the samples to share with our customers? Currently, the only samples that we have, to my knowledge, is the Aqua SOD. George, if you're on the phone, I don't believe we have any other samples. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, but they ordered like 20,000, so we expect them coming in, and they'll be part of the. It'll come up as a package as soon as we get it.
Okay, so George just updated everybody. There is samples that are coming on the way. We just don't have them completed yet, but they will soon be available in the back office so that you can purchase those and hand them out. Oh, so let's go to the next one. They still okay.
Look at the question.
We have a next question from Mr. Nordyke, a good buddy of mine. We go back a long ways. Just checking, the 16th level unlocked with 250 PV versus 500 PV now. That is nope, that is not correct. It's CV. Yeah, it's CV to unlock the 16th level.
That's what I meant, Roy, is that, but it's now 250 CV to unlock versus 500 CV?
Yes, that is correct. So
okay.
we need to be very, how can I word this? I've been in many direct sales companies, network marketing companies, and we all use different acronyms and abbreviations for certain things. So let's be very careful as we describe the plan to everyone, because it is a little bit confusing. And I can tell you, you'll know this like the back of your hand, given a little bit of time. But the answer to your question, Randy, is yes, it unlocks now. Instead of requiring 500 CV in your first 14 days, we cut that in half to be only 250 CV to unlock your 16 levels.
Can I ask one more question on top of that, Roy? For the people that did buy the 500, is there any chance that that could be rolled into the binary at all? Just asking. I doubt that it could, because I think it creates a mess, but I just thought I'd ask.
Not at this time. We had that question earlier today as we were discussing it as a team. And I can tell you, we're not prepared to do that. But again, I've sat on several Zoom calls with you already, and I'm telling you and the rest of the teams that are here that represent other teams, we will be running promotions and specials throughout your journey with Calerie. So there will be opportunities for you to do several different things when the timing is right. And so right now we don't have the capability to do that, but in the future we may run a promotion at some point to allow you to unlock that 16th level. But for right now, that's a no. So I've got Natalie here. Please tell us why you decided to committing to becoming a CEO of Calerie and where you see us going over the next 3 to 5 years. Great question. So my personal story is I've been in this industry for 25 years. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly in this industry. And I've seen a lot of companies make a lot of mistakes. And just because they sit in a CEO position, doesn't mean that they have the experience or the know-how of what's going on overseas or in a different country. I pride myself, I have dedicated the last 15 to 20 years of my life traveling overseas to every country you can imagine. I've been gone away from my family for a very long time. So 2020 has woken me up, so to speak, and given me the ability to reconnect with my family. And I've realized that, you know, I'm getting to an age that I just don't want to do that type of traveling so much. I mean, last year or prior to COVID in 2019, I did over 600,000 miles traveling over to Asia. And so a lot of CEOs don't take the time to spend time on the ground and integrate with the brand partners or associates. And so that's one of the differentiators that you'll find with me. I want to hear from the associates and the brand partners and our customers. I want to know your thoughts, what's going wrong, what's going right. I can tell you that I can't fix everything, but the things that make sense for the company, we will definitely implement given the right timing and the right positioning. So that is why I've come to Calerie is, number one, the ethics that Lynn possesses and his partner Steve. And number two, the quality of his mindset that we will put in all of our products. I've been with companies that shortcut on the products to get a low cost of goods, but then sell it as it's a premium product. And that's one of the things I don't like about some of the companies I've worked with. And so you can rest assured that any product that we produce here at Calerie will be a premium branded product. It will have, like I said in the beginning, the right active ingredients, and we'll be standing behind those ingredients from the very beginning of every product that we produce going forward. So that's the number two reason why I joined Calerie, is because of the ethics, and three, the manufacturing and R&D in-house. I think that is absolutely critical because so many companies have to rely on other manufacturing companies and to manufacture their products, and they just stick a white label on it. And so we control our own destiny here at Calerie, which excites me a lot because we can make any product that we want to make, and we can make products that are market-centric, meaning that is products that may be available for Korea that's not available for US because it's a top-selling product in Korea, or a product that is a top-selling product in Australia that otherwise wouldn't sell in the US. So depending on the market that we are in, we may customize our products to fit that culture. And so that gives us another competitive advantage with some of our other companies that we compete with out there, because when they have to buy products, they have to buy in big masses and they have to distribute around. And if you know anything about the direct sales industry, it is not a cookie cutter approach. Every market is different, and every market, not only is the culture different, but the regulations are different. And so you can't apply a cookie cutter approach just to go into every market around the world. And the last thing I'd tell you that excited me about Calerie, of why I wanted to join, is plain and simple, the same reason that you are joining. You wanted to be the first in, and I want to be a part of a company, a startup company that is going to make waves in the industry. It's going to prove to the industry that you can do this business the right way, with integrity, with ethics, and be proud of what we stand for. And so that's That's what I'm about. I know that's what Lynn's about. And so that's definitely the culture that I want to set for Calerie. And, oops, sorry about that. I thought I had that off. So that's the culture I want to set with Calerie by not allowing all the games that were being played in other companies to be able to be transitioned over here. So you will not see that at Calerie. I can assure you that during my tenure here, and as long as Calerie's in business, you will not see anybody coming in above you. You will not see anybody getting pay legs or being paid to come to this company. It's just not going to happen. We want to make it an even playing field for everyone. And so with that, I'm going to end on that note. And Sean, if you can take these other messages, questions that we can answer them on the next Zoom call. And in the meantime, I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. It's an honor to be here with you. I'm so excited to represent all of you guys and to be at the helm of this company. And just know that I'm here for you and know that I appreciate working for you. And I'm going to do everything to serve you in the best interest of the company and in the best interest of this industry as a whole. So thank you guys very much, and stay tuned for our next week's call, and we'll have even more information, and you'll see that we've laid out a roadmap over the next couple of months of some very exciting things. I'm not going to spill all the beans right now, but I can tell you every week we're going to have more and more exciting news for you as time goes on. So stay tuned and have a great weekend in the meantime. Love you guys.
Thank you, Roy.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Roy.
Thank you.
是我的月亮，是。